right, so we have a big breaking news coming out when it comes to nation against nation and kingdom against kingdom. Poland began moving troops to the border with Belarus. Poland has begun redeploying military equipment to the Belarusian border. This is a security reinforcement ahead of the joint Russian-Belarusian Zapad exercises. All right, so we're going to get to all this news here, guys. Once again, Poland deploying military equipment to Belarus border after drone strike. So we're going to see what's going on with all this news here, guys. Once again, do me a favor, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thank you again for your support. For those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19. Number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. There are some more information coming out. Russia just attacked NATO again. One can only hope that the U.S. president will draw the right conclusion. All right, so we're going to see what's going on with all this news here, guys. All right, we're going to start with this one first. Poland has sent military equipment to the border with Belarus after a Russian drone strike overnight prompted NATO fighter jets, activated air defenses, and enclosed Warsaw airports. Not only that, but they have invoked the Article 4. Now, it doesn't mean military action. Give me a second here, guys. There we go. It doesn't mean military action. It just means another step closer to Article 5. Footage of Polish military trucks moving along public roads was shown on state-run First National Television on Wednesday morning. Now you have the Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk. Give me a second here. Donald Tusk said Warsaw would invoke Article 4 of the NATO Charter, which allows for emergency consultations in the event of a warning to the security, territorial integrity, or political independence of any member states. Now it says here, excuse me, according to Tusk, at least 19 drones enter Polish airspace overnight. The Polish Interior Ministry said 7 downed drones and a missile fragment have been found in the country. 5 of the drones fell in the Lublin Voivodeship, and one of them fell on a residential building in Wojki village near the Belarusian border. The overnight incident brought Poland closer to a military conflict that at any time since WW2. The Prime Minister told the Polish Parliament, "I have no reason to say that we are on the brink of war, but the border has been crossed, and it is much more dangerous than before." Wow. So once again, this is very important news that's coming out right now. Also, the U.S. commander just came out. He put out a message on his platform, Truth Social, and he said what is wrong with Russia. And at the end, he said, there was 3 words. Here we go. So he said, here we go. So I don't know what the U.S. commander's trying to say there. Perhaps he's trying to let Vladimir knows I'm going to slap sanctions, or you just push the button here. We don't know what Donald's trying to say in that message, but all I know is that NATO has invoked Article 4. There are military being moved. A B-52 was actually deployed from U.S. is heading towards Europe. So it says here the Belarusian Defense Ministry said these drones were astray. Some of them were destroyed by the Republic's air defense forces. Now, since the start of the war in Ukraine, there have been several incursions by the Bear drones into Polish and Romania airspace, but so far Poland had not been forced to take them down. Ukrainian leader Zelensky said that the Bear had used 415 drones and 40 missiles to strike Ukraine overnight, and added that some of them were aimed at Poland. All right, so once again, Poland deploying military equipment to Belarus. All right, so that's equipment. Now we're going to go with this one. Poland began moving troops. All right, so let's see what's going on with this one here. So Poland has begun redeploying military equipment to the border with Belarus. Morning footage shows columns of Polish military personnel and vehicles actively heading towards the border. All right, so it's moving now. And the reason why, guys, is because there's going to be a military exercise in Belarus, and they're calling it the Zapad, which means west in Russia. And so NATO is on basically high alert due to this exercise. So you have a TV channel just put out this message. A column of Polish military equipment is heading towards the Belarusian border. Morning footage shows active movement of Polish troops, including columns moving towards the border with Belarus. It is noted that in this way, Poland is strengthening security at the border ahead of the planned joint military exercise Zapad 2025 between Russia and Belarus. Reference: Zapad 2025 are planned joint Russian-Belarusian strategic military exercises that would take place in Belarus from September 12 to the 16th, 2025. Belarus stated that the exercise will test the defensive readiness of the Union state. The main events will be held as central training grounds near Borisov. Now, there will also be mutual movement of units between the two states. These will be the first Zapad exercises since the Bear invasion of Ukraine in February 2022. Zapad 2025 exercises include simulated use of nuclear. You hear that? Use of nuclear and testing of modern hypersonic, which raises serious concerns in Poland and neighboring NATO countries such as Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia. Poland's reaction also includes closing most border crossings and increasing military readiness, as well as the participation of NATO troops in defensive exercises in Poland. Addition, the Polish Prime Minister, stated that 19 incursions into Polish airspace were recorded on the night of September 10th. Polish media claimed that there were likely 23 drones that flew into Polish airspace. Excuse me. On Wednesday night, a Russian drone crashed into a residential building in the village of Riki in the Woldawa County of Lublin, Voivodeship. I truly apologize about some of these words. Excuse me, guys. Now, once again, this is where we are right now, guys. Give me a second here. So that's the end for that one too. Now I want to take you to this one here. There's a lot of news coming out when it comes to the situation that happened last night. US vows to defend every kilometer of NATO territory after the Bear Poland drone breach. Alright, so there were 19 drones. Give me a second here. The US vowed on Wednesday to defend every kilometer of NATO territory after the Bear drones breached Polish airspace overnight. So you have Colonel Martin, spokesperson for NATO Supreme Headquarters Allied Powers Europe, said Poland's operational command first announced on X that its airspace had been violated. According to Colonel Martin, Polish and Allied forces were put on alert, but returned to normal readiness levels a few hours later. Now it says here, this is the first time NATO aircraft have engaged potential warning in Allied airspace, the colonel said. He noted that Dutch fighter jets responded, German Patriot missile units in Poland were placed on alert, and Italy launched an early warning plane and an aerial refueler from NATO multinational multi-role tankers transport fleet. New. It says here the U.S. vowed to defend NATO territory. It says here Poland Operational Command announced early this morning on X that its forces and others were on alert after its airspace was violated. A few hours later, they posted that the alerted forces returned to standard readiness levels. They also thanked NATO Allied Air Command and the Netherlands Air Force, whose fighter responded and engaged potential warnings to Allied territory. This is the first time NATO aircraft have engaged potential threats in Allied airspace. The Netherlands and Poland were not, however, the only countries to respond. German Patriots in Poland were also placed on alert, and an Italian airborne early warning aircraft and an area refueler from NATO multinational multi-role tanker transport aircraft fleet was launched. NATO Supreme Headquarters Allied Power Europe and all of the Allied command operations is committed to defending every kilometer of NATO territory, including our airspace. Now give me a second here. Let me just click on this really quick. Excuse me, guys. Okay, so this is coming out from US Ambassador to NATO. We stand by our NATO allies in the face of these airspace violations and will defend every inch of NATO territory. Once again, this is coming out from US Ambassador to NATO. Someone said, not under this president, you won't. Now it says here, NATO Supreme Headquarters Allied Powers Europe and all of Allied Command Operation is committed to defending every kilometer of NATO territory, including our airspace, he said. While Poland confirmed it had scrambled its own Allied air defenses to neutralize the Bear drones, the U.S. commander, when asked by reporter about the incident Tuesday night, offered no response. Of course, the U.S. Leader silence stood in contrast to sharp reactions from lawmakers in Congress. Once again, Republican Joe of South Carolina, a senior member of the House Foreign Affairs Committee, called the incursion an act of war. The bear is striking NATO ally Poland with Persia drones less than a week after the U.S. commander hosted the new Polish president at the White House. This is an act of war, and we are grateful to NATO allies for their swift response, Wilson wrote on social media. He urged the U.S. president to impose sweeping sanctions on the bear and expand military support for Ukraine. Once again, you have the left senator of Illinois issued a similar warning, calling the repeated violation of NATO airspace fair warning that Vladimir is testing our resolve to protect Poland and the Baltic nations. Polish Prime Minister said 19 drones entered the airspace overnight, many of them from Belarus. Polish authorities said Polish F-16, Dutch F-35, Italian airborne early warning and control reconnaissance planes, and NATO-operated refueling aircraft took part in intercepting the drones. 4 airports, including the Zozov and Warsaw, were temporarily closed, with several regions put at risk. Poland's, I'm gonna skip that name there, guys, reported that 23 drones had crossed into Polish airspace. The outlet stressed that given the scale of the violation, it is difficult to consider the incident accidental and that it was most likely a deliberate of the bear operation aimed at testing Poland's response. Donald Tusk confirmed that Poland has formally requested the activation of Article 4 of the NATO treaty, which calls for consultation among allies regarding security issues. Ukrainian leader Zelensky pushed for an integrated air defense system, with Kiev European allies accusing the bear of deliberately targeting Poland. He urged Kiev allies to issue a strong response, calling the strike an attempt to humiliate EU and NATO member of Poland. The bear, meanwhile, denied that its overnight strike on Ukraine targeted Polish territory. No targets on the Pole territory were planned, the bear ministry added. The maximum range of the bear drones allegedly crossing into Poland does not exceed 700 kilometers, 435 miles. What? So the bear is saying that it's not our drones. You guys are just getting this all twisted. So it says here, according to the AP News, one of the drones that traveled farthest inland was found in the Skov, a village southeast of Lons, about 260 kilometers, that's 161 miles, from the Belarusian border, within a range stated by Moscow. While the specific drones that enter Poland remain unconfirmed, Moscow preferred Shahed Joran drones used against Ukraine can reach up to 2,000 kilometers, that's 1,243 miles, lending further doubts to the claim. Now, it is also unclear how Moscow obtained knowledge of the alleged drone model that enter Poland. Alright, so that's where we are right now, guys. So you got some stuff going down. You got Poland is preparing, they're sending military and equipment and stuff near the Belarusian border. They also invoke Article 4. Donald said that here we go, which I don't know what that means. Again, possibly sanctions. And you got NATO saying we got your back, Poland. So things are really heating up. At the same time, there's a military exercise that is going to happen September 13 in Belarus. Leave comments down below, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for your prayers. Your prayer truly helps out. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Till next time later. Peace.